couple was invited to a Halloween costume party. Just as it was time to leave, the wife developed a terrible headache. She told her husband to go on without her. He hesitated, but she insisted, saying she'd take some aspirin, lie down, and he should go have fun. So he put on his costume and headed to the party. About an hour later, the wife woke up feeling much better. Since it was still early, she decided it might be fun to go to the party herself and see what her husband was up to, especially since he didn't know what costume she was wearing. She thought surprising him would be entertaining. When she arrived, she spotted him immediately. He was out on the dance floor with several attractive women, dancing, flirting, a little touching here, a little kissing there. She approached him like any other party guest, and he didn't recognize her at all. She played along and flirted back. After a few drinks, he leaned in and whispered something a bit naughty. She agreed, and they slipped out to a nearby car to enjoy some private fun before it was time for the masks to come off. At midnight, she quietly left, went home, changed clothes, and got into bed. She waited, curious to hear what excuse he'd come up with for his evening. When he finally came home, she was sitting up reading. She asked, "So, did you have fun at the party?" He shrugged. "Same old thing. You know I never really have fun when you're not there." "Did you dance much?" she asked. "Not at all," he replied. "I ran into Bill and a few of the guys, and we spent the whole night in the back room playing poker. But the guy I lent my costume to said he had the best night of his life." An 83-year-old woman was lying in bed with her 87-year-old husband when she said, "Dear, I just looked out the window and noticed the garage light is on. Would you mind going out and turning it off?" With great effort, the old man got out of bed, opened the window, and looked outside. To his surprise, he saw 5 or 6 thieves trying to break into the garage. He immediately called the nearest police station. "I live at 123 Elmer Street," he said. "There are 5 or 6 men breaking into my garage. Please send help right away." The dispatcher replied, "We've noted your address, sir, but we don't have any units available at the moment. As soon as one is free, we'll send them over." Disappointed, the old man hung up. Meanwhile, the thieves were still hard at work trying to break the lock. 2 minutes later, he called the police again. "Never mind," he said calmly. "There's no need to send anyone now. I've shot all 5 of them." Instant panic erupted on the other end of the line. Within 5 minutes, police cars, a helicopter, paramedics, 3 doctors, and 2 ambulances arrived at the house. The thieves were quickly subdued and arrested, very much alive. Later, the police captain approached the old man and said, "Sir, you told us you shot the 5 thieves, but we caught them alive." The old man smiled and replied, "And you told me none of your units were free." A priest walks into a barber shop for a haircut. When the barber finishes, the priest asks, "How much do I owe you?" "Nothing at all," the barber says. "I consider it a service to God." The next morning, when the barber opens the shop, he finds a bouquet of flowers and a Bible on his doorstep, along with a thank you note from the priest. Later that day, a police officer comes in for a trim. When he's done, he asks what he owes. "No charge," the barber replies. "I consider it a service to the Lord above." The next morning, the barber arrives to find a box of donuts and a thank you card waiting for him. That afternoon, a senator comes in for a haircut. When the barber finishes, he smiles and tells the surprised but pleased senator that there's no charge, as he considers it a service to God. The following morning, the barber opens his shop to find a long line of senators waiting outside for free haircuts. One evening, a man found himself reluctantly dragged to the movie theater by his wife, who insisted on seeing a romantic comedy. About 30 minutes into the film, she jabbed him sharply in the side. "How disgraceful," she whispered angrily. "The person sitting in front of us is sound asleep." The man blinked, rubbed his eyes, and sighed. "You woke me up just to tell me that?"